I can't get funky with too groovy, you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Tryna get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a dub for a verse. I do it for FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that checking to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No call, for real. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Brando Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Have an all-white rank. Couldn't hit if it had ain't. Lanes can't call it and you lame. You had it and you lost it, all the shine. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never help your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm the bar. Like in the sky, I'm a star. I don't fall in love cause I be loving. They ain't like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crash a ghost. Got 2 cribs in 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks' money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana gold yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, shining like acrylic. Yeah, I had cornrow. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank, take small. Bank account on some tall. Attitude on some. Bank roll on what it do, boo. He had the roulette vibe. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
She said, what you gon' do if I leave? I said, I'ma do me. B.I.G. Everything zoomed in. Big on me looking like I'm moving in. Got my foot in the door and we still here. I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like us after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packing. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick. I'm rare as affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 coins, that'll pay your whole semester. But you got it better than a Tesla.
Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Back again, back to back, made back, stacked it. I'm a Slim Shady, the M. Once he black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bums mad again. Back to them. I lead the pack, so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, about to make these rap again. Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a tail tip, rubber bands on my bankroll. Show my like a
big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' want back ends. Wipe my sins. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up. The cake up. Raise up or make us do something. We don't want to bite down on you right now. On you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Wear the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I don't wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go down the end again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott from the gun. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 11, hurry! One set, eyes up. Hey, go here!
Third and long, it's Stafford. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, Prescott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A second down throw for Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And as a defender, if you come up with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Prater for the extra point. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Williams loses the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On the incompletion, I turn to you as we continue to do all these Week 1 predictions. And I ask, Rookie of the Year, could this be a battle for Gotham between Darnold and Barkley?
I like it. I like that a lot. A quarterback, Sam Darnold with the Jets, a runner, Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants. I'm thinking defense. I'm going out west to the Denver Broncos. Bradley Chubb, defensive end, outside linebacker. Remember, Von Miller's on the other side. He'll take up a lot of attention. That should give Chubb more one-on-one opportunities to get quarterbacks on the ground.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Prescott on 1st down. Completes it to Austin. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. First down, Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. The give is to Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. Prescott, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this? Or this
put a star. Put a star. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Second down, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Prescott from the gun on third. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now, as we look back to the final week of the preseason and the roster cuts, that final day of roster cuts, a lot of noise was made. The biggest noise, though, Khalil Mack moving to the Windy City.
That's one that, let's look at it from Chicago's perspective. A young team growing, building on both offense and defense, and it's a city that loves defense. They love their linebackers. Khalil Mack being added to that group, that's just a win-win for them. Now you flip it over to Oakland. I never thought they'd let Khalil Mack go. I thought they'd figure out a way to get it done, but somehow, during the contract negotiations, everything broke down, and they decided to save that money, and they'll put it elsewhere in their roster.
They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. On first down, Stafford here. Completion to Riddick. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On second down, here's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. Well, with that incompletion, gives us a chance to get Charles Super Bowl picks. We've done this the last couple years going into week 1. Who do you have this season?
Well, it wouldn't surprise anyone at all for Philadelphia and New England to do it again, this time in Atlanta. But I think it's going to be a couple of different teams out of both divisions. All right, both conferences, I should say. I think coming out of the NFC, I really like Atlanta.
Wow.
I think they're going to get back to the Super Bowl again. At the AFC, I think it's going to be Pittsburgh. And ultimately, I'm taking Atlanta to hoist the trophy.
And you know where the Super Bowl is this year.
It is in Atlanta. The first time ever we're going to have a home team win in their home stadium.
You heard it here first. Prescott now on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Here we go, 46. Get out, get out. Gun.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Room to run past midfield. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back now at Ford Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Go to 54, go to 54. Lying. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking deep for Elliott. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. They give him a gain of 38.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They come out here in the eye. Try to punch it in with Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Here's Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. All right, right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jarrett Davis in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Okay, folks, we got 4. We got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. So out now come the Lions. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it takes it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Flushed out right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Hell yeah, it's a good game. I got you, boy.
Road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
So what's going on is just a conversation.
It's one of them ones, man.
Cut my shit on. It's sad.
You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap.
Whew, the best part is I love beating up on the line.
My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make the
Sean Lee, baby.
I ain't flashy, I'm
I be making him do the catching drill with all the wide receivers.
Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal.
Damn.
My demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me.
Hey, you see this about Jason Maxwell?
They do or they don't accept me. They expect me to give up.
After cheating on Brandy Maxwell, their entire 17-year relationship, Jason reveals he slept with 341 women. Damn. Boy putting up them numbers, boy.
Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Sean Lee Cole,
both teams emerging from the Ford Field
you,
tunnels just a short time ago.
I make him do.
The loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, I wanted you to get the
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway
on that damn
Ford
pick
Field.
in the end zone,
That's
bro. I tried to touch pass to her. Because I was like, as soon I'm ahead of step, but I can't throw a bullet. And that crazy ass can't throw. He can't throw worth a damn. No, that was good. All right, man, we finna wake up, man, because my running game was non-existent.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he will lose yardage.
You don't have a choice
at the 23-yard line.
Well, shit, it's about to happen right now. I promise you that.
Up second down.
I'm telling you. I was taking it easy, man. I was like, man, let me pass. Shit, you ain't gonna have to.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Back, man.
2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now
come back.
3rd and 10.
You don't come back in this house without some money
Sometimes
you
your
left
velocities
with.
get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to
that
much.
was nice. Man, look, it would have been an easy fix, but Williams didn't. I had told him to run a slant. He was supposed to run a slant and, you know, take you out of there. He didn't run that, huh?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, no, it's just like, I'm telling you, bro, them niggas don't like change and shit. They don't, like, a lot of people don't want to make adjustments. So, like, especially like when you're doing that bullshit wheel shit that you just didn't get on me one time last game, if you keep doing it and they can't stop it, instead of trying to make adjustments or making a play, they just be like, you know, that shit.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field.
No, I said that wheel shit. Like them play action wheels that you running, and you wait on that man to get up the sideline and shit.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott.
No,
and he'll get this one up to the 26.
but it's kind of suspect.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and
and
bring up a
so it's not.
2nd and 9.
They're not. I mean, it's not so much blitz.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move
that's 100% true. 100%
and open up a crease that they can run through.
Yeah.
Didn't happen on that play.
I'm with you.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily a blitz play, but it's like cheese. Like, there's a difference between cheating and cheese. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just cheesy. It's not, I mean, you right, you ain't cheating, but it's like, you know, it's still kind of taking advantage of the system. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That shit don't scare me. It ain't gonna beat me. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, that's weak.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
No, we can cover that. Nope.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time.
But see, part of that shit too, though, is like this is a like these niggas is definitely like it's like a copycat league. You feel me? So once one nigga say it, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as somebody loses to you, that's gonna be the first thing they say. It's like, oh, this nigga.
Losing yardage back at the 12.
Because I told them niggas straight up. I was like, bro.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed. Here's Stafford now on second.
Yep, good shit.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
But I was like, and see, that's what I told him. Like, if y'all let him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to take whatever y'all give him. I was like, he's definitely going to run one play on defense. But, I mean, it's on you to break it. Like, you can't, I mean, since when have we ever...
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
Nah, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, no, that's it.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Shit, I don't see it. Out of bounds. I don't see it.
Incomplete.
That's a running back.
And that's a crusher.
That's a running back,
that is man open for a first down.
See that play right there? Brody ran that shit
pass.
last night, and it's kind of like,
quarterbacks going to learn.
It's not. I mean, it's not. It ain't bad to me, but the 49ers ran that whole lot.
And he pulled it. Oh my
shit.
goodness!
He's still in it, fellas. Let's go.
He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little.
We still in
when
it,
that
fellas.
happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so,
we almost thought we had to be nervous or some shit.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
We almost had our back against the wall, fellas. He ain't got shit.
So give to Elliott running left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They wanted
that's
it
that 3-4, yeah.
We just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
This shit Zeke elite.
Past the 30-yard line there.
This shit Zeke.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
I don't like calling all my plays against this shit, bro.
It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance situation, they can still run the football.
Hell no, it shouldn't have been no pick. You don't got the thumbs for that. You don't got the thumbs for it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
And that's all you doing on defense, run around his stick.
Deep to return.
Look, I ain't on your schedule. I don't know how you 8-2 with this trash. I said, you lucky I'm not on your schedule. I don't know how you 8-2 with this trash.
And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short.
You've been over there whooping,
and no doubt been over there
whooping B-ass and all that.
Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss
Give me that.
Like that.
Good D, boy.
Come back now and redeem themselves.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Gotta remember, I'm not the nigga to steal on,
out, incomplete. After the incomplete pass here
Maybe
now
he
is
just want like some
2nd
regular
and
routes,
10.
bro. But he ain't ran an out or a slant yet.
Play action. Stafford.
Nope.
Dancing to his left. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. He'll heave this deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
How about this offense already feeling good about
themselves? Yeah, he was on the other side of the play. He thought it was over with.
They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead.
Wait a minute, so that's one of your plays? See what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you cheese, man. You can't do that.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him
I was
starting
going
at
to
a
say,
3rd and 10.
That nigga threw a 50-yard crossfield.
Hey, 22! Set, lady! Let's go now, let's go.
And so this nigga really threw a 50-yard
Throwing on
crossfield.
3rd down, Stafford.
Oh, that's fucking terrible, man. Man, that's a, come on, dog. They made me stop. I'm running through that.
29 yards that time.
Man, that shit was a pick.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
No, okay, we can't keep fighting. Shit, you didn't get the 14. You took 3.
Action here on 1st down. Steps away.
I don't miss open field. You got me fucked up. I don't miss open field. You got me fucked up. Don't ever be disrespectful.
Jalen Smith. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
You better not throw that crazy ass thing.
21!
So what's going on with this?
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
Good defense, Sean Lee. I'll take that.
The completion to Riddick.
Psych. That's not a strip drill. Come on, Sean Lee. I mean, Jalen Smith.
That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Here's Stafford.
He know better than that.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
Oh, that's a pick, Sean Lee.
And it's incomplete.
Damn, he wasn't expecting you to be there.
The linebacker able to get a hand in coverage. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Hit him with the peekaboo.
No more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Off the play fake. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay.
Wow, that's weak as hell.
On his first catch, it's a 1st down as well.
Man, come on, man. Cut it out. Dead in the water.
Playing against a good quarterback.
You're dead in the water.
To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be
he's
careful.
Dead in the water. I mean, he's dead in the water. Cut it out.
That's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Out of bounds. We've seen that movie before,
you gotta be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes
this nigga don't got no red zone offense, man.
Sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Yeah, I said, you don't, because you don't really, you don't know how to coach no red zone offense.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far.
You're not a coach in a red zone offense.
3rd and 4.
Coach a red zone offense.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Woo!
Oh,
my goodness. My time, buddy.
Demarcus Lawrence.
Woo!
And there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Parker going ham. Pulled out the drum set for your ass.
The money, it's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean? Break out just because you break chestnuts?
Oh, that's so
I'm
funny.
not
All
sure
right,
about
fellas,
that
let's
part.
go
I'm just
ahead and
going
go
why
to
they
work,
said
man.
that.
Are y'all done playing
So
or what?
out come the Cowboys now as their offense
Y'all
gets
done
set
playing or
to
what?
take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing
Are
to
y'all done
avoid
playing,
what
man?
happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer
Trick him.
exists for their
Yeah,
offense.
these niggas
That's
can't
how
hit.
they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's
Yeah, bro.
taken
If you
down
gonna have one linebacker, I
getting
mean, I
this
gotta make you
across
pay for that, man.
midfield
You know
and
what I'm
just
saying?
shy of the
You want
40.
one of them damn dummies out there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure.
Block that nigga.
Prescott stripped.
There you go. I tried to slide. Oh, ass man.
So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to
Hell yeah,
Ford
that
Field
shit just happened.
after this.
I said, man, this nigga Prince is crazy, man. I said, boy, this nigga crazy as hell.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, man. You ain't lying. I need to catch up.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. This is Allen.
Oh, hey, but I'll take that. That's all he doing is standing them linemen out,
fellas.
fellas.
Y'all stop
be
us
smarter than that.
momentarily as they call a timeout.
That's my fault.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's scared of that outside, but I don't mind going up the gut. Oh, they going juice me. Oh, shit, I thought they cheated.
And his kick
Run into the
right
kickers
there.
here.
It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10 to 3.
Get a kick, get 7.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for
this
the
nigga crazy.
And all that work,
I don't
he
go
stopped
low, man.
where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You'd be hard
and
pressed.
Detroit
That's
getting
happening
set
against
to
me.
go
I'm gonna
now.
cash up you some
And they had
loot,
3
so
points
goddamn.
last time, but they didn't want 3
You know,
points
hell,
because they
I'm
were
that
well
dumb.
within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one.
That's us.
I don't know.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
And he takes
Oh, even this nigga threw that hell was a pick. No, that's bullshit.
a big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
Oh my God. Even this nigga said it was a pick. Boy, this a whole ass game here. Man, you knew good and goddamn well that shit was picked off. Damn.
On first down,
Y'all owe me
Stafford
one.
here. Looking downfield
Y'all owe
for
me one.
Jones.
Y'all owe
He's
me one.
intercepted at the goal
Whole ass
line.
game.
Cheetah
Whole ass
Awuzie
game.
with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Cheating ass, man.
46. 46. 26.
On 1st and 10,
crazy ass, man.
Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. Now the Cowboys going to run the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A first down throw for Prescott. And he will find
well, come on, Swain.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, Prescott. He finds Hurns left side.
Get back and run that whole thing.
As he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Damn, cheating ass game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Boy, you must be high.
46. Switch. 46. 26.
Prescott yet again. Hurns brings it in.
Good shit, boy.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Final play of the half.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Let's go. I played this whole tune, P. Hell you think this is, boy?
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Told that nigga, get a pick, score for half, 0-0, fellas. I just told this nigga what was about to happen.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone.
All right.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
Hell yeah. Good way to hold on to the ball, quarterback. You should have caught that all up.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
I hate when they glitch that linebacker down.
On second down, here's Stafford. He's going to let one
fly
for Tate.
Give me that. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Come on, X-Man.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over.
You said I should have switched my eye.
Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
The Lions on third down.
They've
hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh, shit.
Well, Stafford.
Thank you. Thank you.
Incomplete.
Thank you.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying
But
around,
I
making
think
plays on the ball,
he had to throw that whole
and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Yeah, now that's true.
Sam Martin now.
That's true.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Prescott on first down. Drops it.
Oh, that's both of y'all. Oh, that's weak as hell.
Midfield and inside the 45. They pick up 12 on the play there.
Ooh, I kind of like this too, fellas. Oh. Let's get money is just a conversation.
From the shotgun.
Block him. Oh, he's supposed to. Oh, my God, that's nice. Block him, bro.
Get it down on the play to the 37.
Block him, man.
6 there on first.
Block him, fellas. I promise that's 6 if y'all work with your boy.
Prescott now on second down.
Good hit. I saw you, Zeke.
No gain on the play.
Ooh, that
It'll
was,
bring up third.
They got me on that one,
Well, there
boy.
was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of
Stay in
scrimmage.
this hole. Let's see what we got here,
on
fellas.
third
I kind of
down.
like this a little
Not
bit.
good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, wow.
Escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Man, that nigga can make 62 on his own.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory.
Shit.
It's a 62-yard attempt. What a spin.
Yeah, fellas. Man, that's weak, fool.
Now they're set up nicely
Oh,
at the
damn, so
45-yard line
wide
after the
open.
missed field goal from 55. On first down, it's Stafford. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Cowboys have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they set some blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance.
Good job, fellas.
The ball free in the backfield.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Oh, that hard ass cut.
Inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Shit, that's a hard
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah. I'll take him here.
Here's Elliott.
Good too, boy.
About the 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On third down, Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Woo! And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Looking a little mad out here.
Y'all all right, fellas? Now as they get ready to take over. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. They know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved.
Good shit.
Recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
I can't make adjustments on this fucking
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Come on, man.
Now Elliott, not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hustle.
Second down, Prescott.
Oh, that's weak as hell.
Right there, a
That's
nice
trash.
hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Cowboys on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
46.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got it to Hurns.
Yeah,
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
You can call some of these things real fast, man. You go down here and get 70. Get this whole over with. Tell my sister, I know she's trying to get her day started. I'm going to see you on your way. Yeah, Tavon.
Incomplete. It's Austin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They'll throw again. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere
yeah, he was throwing it away.
Chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They shouldn't have made him reverse, bro.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
No, I'm saying, bro. I mean, it was no reason for that hop shit.
Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off play action to Elliott. Here's
T. Will, get them feet.
He will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is.
He's coming with me.
Do you want him to handle the football and try and close this game out?
He's coming with me.
Or make an alternative plan and maybe
He's coming with me,
direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, 46. Good. Here we go, 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Zeke. Zeke. That's Zeke. That's Zeke.
This down to the 18. Good enough.
And I know my tight end was open. I just was nervous. I didn't know where the fuck he was
at. On the pickup there, and it needs the sticks.
He had to be open because you was down here with the
play now as they come up on
I didn't want to take no chance. He had to be, bro.
This is Jermaine.
And he didn't take the hit enough, though. Go ahead and put this cover ball on.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator.
Nigga grasping for something, fellas. Come on with it.
He can get started.
Coach up.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
You gotta make a move right there. I mean, well, I'm at least get 16 Dang. Damn.
They'll run with Elliott.
And they cheated me. And they cheated me.
About the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3.
You know what?
Bring up 4th down.
You don't have to show me, man.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense.
Yeah,
they as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
We don't believe this, fella. Yeah, we don't believe this.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Prescott.
Get your ass down. Let's go. Hell you mean?
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
Hell yeah, I'm a quick hack your adjustment making ass. Is you crazy?
First and goal and a late touchdown.
I'm gonna let you set up some bullshit.
This one away.
Don't get sick, Zeke.
They'll try and run for it on
Don't get sick, Zeke.
And he'll get
Hell you mean?
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Important extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
All right, guys,
had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that should have been picked up. Come on, Cheetah Bay.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
It damn sure should have been. I'm finna get a real-ass pick now.
Every
I'll tell you
deep
that.
ball that is thrown downfield. And
that shit is on the
whether
way.
you're playing man or zone, eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Fuck it. I'm feeling foggy, so I'm going to leave. Oh, that's trash.
And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
This is intercepted. And that should do it.
Oh, that's nasty, Jeff.
And he's able
Oh,
to get
that's
it back
nasty.
to the 41-yard line.
I felt that one
That's now
coming.
3
Okay,
turnovers
Jeff
in
E.
this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles,
Okay,
when I
white
asked you for
boy.
your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe trite, but it's going to be turnovers.
Let's go,
That's been the
Jeff E.
story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Man, I'm not here. We having a good time. You see that? Allow 61 rushing yards.
Talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Man, that's what they're not letting me call.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
They
keep trying to force me outside.
Quarter stop. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Oh, can we get the 4? Damn, the team, I'll take it.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here.
Let's have some fun.
What do they need
I'm
to
going
do?
to play the
Well,
safety.
they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
I like Byron Jones a little more.
Get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it.
It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And this one will be taken up.
Good hit right there, boy.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Good open field tackle, my dog.
In this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them,
just be careful,
not what
man.
they need.
You know, you step on the tail of a dragon, bro. You gotta...
Stafford now to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds, able to get it up right near the 25 to the 24. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
You step on the tail of a dragon, boy, you got... Yeah, dude. Tell him I appreciate that shit.
Now it's Stafford.
I'm not going to miss open field, P. I told you that.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. These don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. I came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
I'm watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, mostly yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, safe to say the man got me on.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions out of look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay.
I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Daddy looking more like home since I made moves.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
We want back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, We want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it, They can't win, No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again, We wake them up, raise up or make us do something. We don't want to bite down on you right now. On you, juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you block them off. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with this man of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossibly. Red zone, this my house like my property. Do a quarterback sneakers on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him, I'm down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah.
I just hike the ball and I look for the open man. The zone, I'm tryna get in. Open the play with the book of the champion. Get flipped if you tryna get in. I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long on 1st and the 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta get all. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be a fan. Get at your mans and mess up your plans. Look at your stands and look at your hands. I do what I want and you do what you can. I do it for fans, you do it for fame. EA Sports, we in the game. I am the coach and the player of the game. They gon' remember the name.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah.
Track how G go too fast. I don't need wear no seatbelt. Bad look, got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range on? Who is little baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers getting boring. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send them to the hood when I'm touring. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your. Walk on my way, I'ma score it. Lamborghini, I don't want no Porsche. I'm on fire, don't touch me, I'm torching. Had the fish on my teeth, I went fortunate. Put the time on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'ma make it a Forbes. They load me in the bay like he 40. I be sitting inside of the Moreland. Ain't no strings attached, keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it foreign. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I'm gone, I get another.